Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We in it, bitch.
It's the motherfucking Good Guys podcast. We back in this bitch with another one.
Another one.
Eight Slick and Reels, episode 146.
I'm gonna start practicing my ad libs. Fuck a soundboard. No, I am a soundboard. That's how they keep you around.
Like the nigga from that Police Academy movie.
I ain't with that. Don't let artificial intelligence replace you, nigga. You can do it yourself.
So what y'all niggas though, man?
Ain't shit, man. Same shit, different toilet. I can't call it.
I want to get straight into some fuck shit. Mm-hmm. And this is an interesting conversation to me. I'm not gonna lie. I know who Bad Baby is, right?
Yeah.
Formerly known as the Catch Me Outside girl from Dr. Phil and shit. So boom, we all know where she got her start at, Dr. Phil, yada yada. She was a young joint on Dr. Phil. Then she get all this internet fame and shit. Boom. And if y'all remember, the day she turned 18, she dropped the motherfucking OnlyFans link. Subscribers out the ass, made millions of dollars type shit. Mm-hmm. Recently, she went on one of them like interview shows, and the dude made a joke like, yeah, you put out your OnlyFans the night you turn 18. Do you feel like the people that signed up should be in jail? She was like, yeah. And I wanted to ask y'all thoughts on that.
All right. I'm gonna give two opinions, right? And they both are very valid, right? My first one will be in agreement with her from the perspective that means you niggas was being a little bit creepy before 18.
Okay.
But I gotta get the other side of it. If you intentionally knew that at 18 years old your shit was gonna blow up, you can't sit here now years later and say, yeah, them niggas deserve to go to jail. You just profited $1 million off of that shit. You intentionally knew what you were doing. You knew what you were and you knew what you were doing, and you're not giving them their money back. So that just doesn't, fully make sense. Are you gonna donate that money to a charity? No, you're not.
Fucking right.
So
while I get your first point, right? How can I say this?
It's fair, but
if that's gonna be the way we look at that shit, then wouldn't that mean that maybe we should look at that 18 age and ask,
that's true too.
How old is 18 really?
Yeah, because I know at 18, I'm still young, dumb, stupid.
If a motherfucker can't sign up for your, or shouldn't be able to sign up for your shit when you turn 18, then that probably means the moment you turn 18, you're not old enough for a lot of this shit you're supposedly old enough for. Going to the fucking army. Whatever the fuck else.
Cigarettes.
It's 21 down here, but same shit.
He was 18 back then. He was 14 back then. Shut up.
Nah, for real. They used to send motherfuckers to,
8 years old. I got a pack of no port.
A pack? You take this box. Get that
right. Whole ass jailhouse box in them dope.
Nah, for real. I know your grandmother smoke all day.
Shorts.
Take this cotton.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I think the question should be asked then, like, should you be able to fucking post on OnlyFans when you're 18 if people aren't supposed to be able to sign up when you make it?
It brings up a conversation. My personal opinion, I would say yes, because we all know when we were waiting to get to 18, that's my adult age.
Did all that fucking shit.
You don't need to add more restrictions once you get to that age. We're not going to ignore the creepy aspect of it, but we're going to be real about the shit. Whole lot of fucking creepy shit out here. You know what I'm saying?
And it happens, bro. And it's like
a whole lot of fucking creepy. A whole lot of more conversations to have.
Let me speak for myself.
A whole lot more conversations we need to have.
When I turned 18, bro, I couldn't wait to go find the fucking oldest lady that'd fucking entertain me, bro. So it's like when I turned 18.
Oh, you went to a strip club? I did. When I turned 18, my older brother and them took me to a strip club.
But I couldn't wait to say, motherfucker, I'm legal. We can do what we want to type shit. So I was going smacking joints 20-something, 28, 29, 30. And it was working sometimes. I wouldn't call them creepy, but...
Yeah. I know. I'm not gonna lie though. When I turned 18 and went to the strip club for that first time, bro, it literally was like, okay, you're not a little kid no more. Like, that was the transfer. That was like my... Now I don't want to say baptism, but that was like your dive into the adult world for me in that sense. Like, you walk into the club, weed, titties, liquor, bitches, like, you know what I'm saying? Money, like... At 18 years old.
I got an admission for y'all. I lied about my age for a long time.
Said you was older or younger?
Nigga, we know. Your friends know.
Nah, like when I was like crossing and shit, I used to lie about my age all the time, bro, because I was supposed to be.
I never understood why.
I understood why.
I
found out
literally the same year as this nigga. I don't know why you ever gave a fuck.
I found out
it was one of them things. It was like once you told the lie, you don't even have the opportunity to come out the motherfucker. So it's like.
My thing was
niggas didn't know till I was finally an adult, and
so
I was
I found your license.
In my class, I was one of the youngest people in my class. I graduated at 17. It was always like that for me. Like I was like 13. Everybody was 14, 15.
I was the oldest nigga in that motherfucker.
This nigga, he 2 weeks younger than me.
I was 20 in that motherfucker. Niggas was like. Yeah.
2 weeks younger than me in the different grade.
I felt like Marlon on the Wayans Brothers and shit.
So was Calvin really. It's alright. You in good company.
I felt like I was a little advanced, but I knew I wasn't. My grades were some shit. I was with the older kids.
It was like, I just ain't one motherfuckers looking at me like, oh, he's a baby. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
I wish a motherfucker would look at me like a baby, nigga. You 40,
nah. What y'all want to get into next, man? Y'all want to get into this Twitter shit?
I mean, so what y'all think? So y'all, I guess we got into it.
I think
personal preference.
Once you're legal, you're legal, bro. Like,
and that's a fact. I think it's wrong. I'm gonna get into it real quick. I think it's wrong to kind of try to like entrap people like that. If you knew intentionally that when you turned 18 you were gonna have a bunch of subscribers, that means you intentionally knew that you're.
You can't use it, but also like look down. Like
that just doesn't make sense.
How the fuck is that possible?
Like, oh y'all supported me, go lock them up. Like, you knew, you put it out there for the support. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different if they was over your Instagram and the minute you turned 18, they start saying some creepy shit. That's different. You literally made an OnlyFans to capitalize off you turning 18. Like, but whatever. Bro.
And like you said, it's definitely more to talk to.
It's a whole lot more to talk about.
Come on, it's a whole category, bro. We all know. Like we all know what that shit is, bro.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, let's get into these niggas trying to change their life on Twitter.
Who?
I don't know if y'all been paying attention to this shit. I know you haven't because you don't be on Twitter like that. But so it's a nigga that's been making the rounds on Twitter. I guess he was a chef.
Oh yeah, I did see. I know.
So he like a Twitter chef and shit, making his videos on some positive vibe shit, and of course, old tweets come back. So these old tweets though are very fucking like crazy, disparaging shit towards black women. Like I'm not even gonna repeat some of the shit he said, but it was some crazy wild shit. And his response was, "Cooking changed my life, turning over a new leaf." Like. I hope y'all can forgive me type shit. Mind you, this is a whole DA. He's not only just a Twitter cook, he's a fucking district attorney. Yeah, so they was on his ass, like, to the point where it made the news where you from. Shit, like, yeah, local DA tweets have resurfaced saying these things about blah. He was saying that type of shit. Like,
and what was he saying again? He was saying
the old tweets or the new tweets? The new tweet says I turned over a new leaf because I learned how to cook or some shit.
But the old tweet was
the old tweets. Like he was one of them old 2011 Twitter pages that used to
say anything. You don't know if you ain't a Twitter OG. That sound corny as fuck. But if you wasn't on Twitter when the shit first started, you don't know how wild that shit really was. Like. Motherfuckers was saying anything back then.
Niggas will literally get on that bitch just to say anything. Like the wildest shit.
You would get your page would get suspended, not for what you said, but for how many times you tweeted. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you could say the wildest shit 5 times and won't get the page canceled. You could say the craziest shit 100 times, and the only reason it got canceled is because you said it 100 times. Like that shit back then was crazy. You could say any fucking thing, like.
He's a wild guy.
See, my thing is, all right, this is how I'm going to judge it. If I look at his track record, and if he overly like, doing the most towards black women, nah, fuck that. But if it's just basic shit, he doing his job and everything, maybe cooking did change the nigga life. I
don't really give a fuck about
him either way. Chances and shit.
No, I'm not with the second chances, but if I look at his track record, and he got 85 black women getting the death penalty, yeah, fuck this nigga, Mo. Like, yeah, like.
He's a lawyer. So he's criticizing, like, our food? Like.
No, he's a DA, bro. Like,
DA, but what are the old tweets about?
The old tweets is misogynistic shit about black women. Like, black women are punching bags.
Okay.
He made fun of black women's bodies, comparing black women to trash, which led Twitter users to call him colorist, anti-black, and misogynistic. I'm not going to read, like, verbatim
because it gets wild.
Yeah, of course.
And his little apology was, to those I have hurt with my past tweets that have resurfaced, I am deeply sorry.
He said he learned how to cook since then.
That was
I don't like that.
I use my stove.
Nah, that's that pandering shit. They know, he's a man that can cook. Go ahead. Like, he's a white guy that can cook. Like, that's so fucking...
He's black. That's the whole kid,
even
bro.
cheesy. I don't care. That shit's fucking lame.
He
must be a great man because he can cook, though. Like,
said, cooking saved me. You have watched a flawed man.
The fuck cooking got to do with you talking about people that you don't know?
He's a wild nigga, because, like, anybody else would go the Jesus route and be like, that's the whole me.
I changed my life.
Yeah, I changed my life because of God. Hey, this nigga say, yeah, I learned how to make burritos.
Even that sounds a little... If you think about it, even that sounds a little sexist. Like, yeah, I wanted to connect more to women, so I got my ass in the kitchen. Like, that's some wild shit, bro.
That's the point I was trying to make. I ain't say it like that, man.
He's insane, bro.
It's corny as shit. It's fucking corny, like.
Look, man. And if they do look and he realize locking females up at like an alarming
rate, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that would be even crazy. But it's like crazy. You can't put that shit past people, bro. Like, yeah, you can say, "Oh, it was just Twitter back in the day. I was joking," but nah, he was going a little too hard, man. Nigga, like, why? And first of all, why is that your target? Why everybody else ain't getting targeted?
Oh, bullshit.
2, like, you got to think some of this shit for real to even come up with it. Like, yeah. I don't like that shit.
So what's the
repercussions?
Yeah, they try to cancel him. Or
they pretty much try and cancel him and it got to the point where it got on the news. And that's
you cancel a lawyer?
Does
that work like that?
I feel like if it's found that you're definitely unethical, they could disbar you.
Unethical, but not with tweets.
Not all tweets, no.
Yeah, but with those specific tweets.
Oh. That's a good question though, because like if it's a white lawyer and he got a whole Mark Furman account type shit, like
I feel like white would have made it different because it'd have made it racist. Because he's a black dude, it's like nigga, shut up, like
it's just your run of the mill self hate,
normal self hate. Because I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not being devil's advocate on here, but there are a lot of females accounts you can go find, a lot of hateful tweets for niggas.
Oh, you know what's a good comparison?
You can find a lot of hateful tweets to the opposite sex on both.
And it might be different because he a lawyer, but the same thing kind of happened to the therapist.
There are a lot of hateful tweets out there. Pretty fucking...
But the same thing happened to the female therapist, though. The female therapist got on there saying what she said about black men, and they got her the fuck...
perfect example.
They got her the fuck out of there, she lost her job. So I think this would be grounds for getting...
Therapy was different, though. Let's point out the difference, though. She's a lawyer, so I was a therapist. She was supposed to be mentally helping these men. Like, that's the whole... She was literally shitting on them, and she's trying to help them.
And that brings what he says come into it a little bit. Like, let's look at his track record.
Look at his track record, right. See what he's been doing. Like, if he's been, like, penalizing... He's a DA, so that's actually a good point, yeah. If he's been going harder against black women or something, we should see that, yeah. That's a good point. That's a great point, actually.
And I'm sure... I don't know.
I'm
sure companies feel some type of way when they look his name up and see that shit.
They'll be like, oh, this nigga.
That's on them to do something about it, though. So, this past weekend, the tank fight.
Oh, watched that? Man, niggas can't have shit, bruh. Like, bruh, come on,
I knew
bruh.
you was gonna go straight to that.
Come on, bruh. Come on. You make us look so bad. We can't have shit.
What you mean?
Niggas can't.
You watched it?
Fucking fight.
Yeah, Meek and them was about to squabble with whatever boxing. Like, they didn't fight. They didn't fight.
What do you think about what Steven Jackson had to say about it?
I don't care.
What he said?
Did you see what he said?
No. I don't give a fuck. Nobody fought. Nobody fought.
So you know the situation.
All the backlash is like, niggas get on my face with that shit. Nobody threw a single jab.
The shit was, what it was over was dumb as shit.
Like, it's niggas talking shit. Everybody got rowdy and then they walked away. I'm not hearing none of these goofy ass BCRs. Like,
but his point was, I mean, I get into it. Like,
I mean, I'm not. It's not y'all. It's the people who acting like it's a real thing. Like,
because it kind of gets into what you said earlier about. Well, we was talking off camera type shit, but it just got to do with this area type shit. and they was basically saying Meek was taking up for a DMV nigga against a DMV nigga type shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, I didn't even think about it.
I ain't even think of
Yeah.
that like that.
Yeah.
I ain't even think of it like that, though.
That's just, bro.
All that shit just corny, bro. Like, just watch the fight, bro. But
Like, shit.
the more you think about it, like, yeah, we went to fight parties. Niggas be ready to fight at fight parties, bro.
Yeah.
Like, everybody think they a boxing coach at fight parties.
Everybody
Like,
think they
yeah,
fucking
bro.
Floyd Mayweather Senior.
Yeah,
Everybody
for
think
sure.
they are Rocky. Who was Rocky Balboa trainer? Everybody think they him. And then when the fight come on and shit, nigga be getting knocked out as a third grade. He swear he motherfucking
Ali out there.
like fuck no, nigga, sit your ass down.
Throw the jab.
Nigga don't know nothing else but a jab. Throw the jab. He funny as shit.
Hey, but yeah, like, it's a whole bunch of testosterone at a fight, bro. So
Funny as shit, 'cause
I
that's a
seen
good
that
boy.
shit and it was like,
Everybody think they a boxing coach. No.
kid. It was funny that shit actually stopped the fight.
That
I've
nigga
never seen
quit.
shit like
that
that.
nigga said, you know what?
That nigga said, I can't see.
That nigga said he hit me.
I ain't that, bro.
What the fuck? He said, ain't nobody tell me I was gonna get hit.
That shit is crazy.
That's why I think let's talk into another topic.
How you gonna look a nigga straight in the eyes and say, I can't see?
That's
Nigga,
cool.
you're looking at me.
I think they gotta stop padding these fights.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got a nigga 27-0 and he when somebody else
But
is
if-
27-0 and he washes them.
I don't even think it's
Yeah.
the fighters per se.
That 27-0 ain't the same 27.
It pad the fight. Like
It's them
you going
promotions,
against
bruh.
it is, but you going against 27 undercard type fighters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not really going against
It's because
27.
the top niggas don't want to fight each other.
Because they don't want
wanna
the
risk
L.
them. Yeah,
They trying to get their record up. I mean,
they trying to get that money.
Floyd went 50-0. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
think Floyd fuck boxing up a little bit, like a tad bit?
I wouldn't say fuck boxing. He brought boxing back a little bit.
True. But
Like,
just
boxing
like
was kind of dead in the water for a couple years.
just the thought of like people don't fight. Like we don't get them. What they call them? The prize fights no more for real. And when we get them too fucking late.
It's just 'cause we don't have no. We have heavyweights, but it's Wilder and Fury. We don't have no Ali's. We don't have no Mike Tysons. We don't have no George Foremans. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got them right now. Sonny Liston. That's
Shit
why.
just
Even
top
the
that,
Sugar
you
Ray
said.
Leonard. I got Floyd was out Sugar Ray Leonard, but we don't really have too many of those. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't a lot at the time. You saying type shit like. Yeah, I feel that.
When boxing was at its heyday, you had some heavyweights.
heavy hitters.
Like you wanted to see Tyson. You never saw Tyson against Ali, but you wanted to. But you got to see Ali against Frazier or Ali against Foreman.
It's
You know what I'm
mad
saying?
fights we wanted
You
to
saw
see that we just got late.
Tyson
like,
and Buster Davis. and
Floyd
shit.
Pacquiao should have happened 5 years before it fucking happened.
Yeah,
fucking
facts. We get it too
we
late.
still waiting on Errol Spence Bud. Like
That's our generation. They do that though because like how you said, it's like they pushing the fight back. It's like to keep their record and keep that image. But nah, bro, give us the fight.
give us
No
that shit, bro.
bullshit.
Because I respect a 27-1 if the fight was a war that you lost.
But see, it's like this for me, right? You see how Wilder and Fury they doing they little like what's we call it, trilogy. You know what I'm saying? They fight rematch fight, but they doing it late. Wilder already 35, 36, 37. If these niggas would
it's
do
a little
that
different
20.
because Wilder started late.
Wilder started late, Fury younger, cool. But
That's
I'm saying is the point I'm saying is like the Errol Spencers and shit. If you waiting too long, now y'all doing this at 30. Yeah, it's a blockbuster. Y'all getting millions, but we missing y'all at y'all prime.
It
You know
becomes
what I'm saying?
a Floyd
That's the
and
point,
Manny
like,
Pacquiao
exactly.
situation.
Floyd and Pacquiao all over again. We seeing y'all at y'all old years and not at y'all young years.
But even though it was just like a gimme fight.
If y'all remember, we never saw Muhammad Ali at his prime. If y'all don't know that, Muhammad Ali, but they did suspension and they tried to kick him out of boxing and shit. That was all
like
during his prime years.
Prime, right?
Yeah, we saw him at his young years and we saw him at his older years. We
Yeah,
never
kinda-
saw the 28, 29 Muhammad Ali for it.
Like that's the thing that I'm trying to say with like Fury and Wilder, bro. Because Fury had this shit where he was like, he was out of boxing type shit, and Wilder started late. So like, think if he'd have started early type shit with that fucking right hand he got, and Fury wouldn't have had them yet like that.
Yeah.
That shit would have went crazy,
Yeah.
bro. But shout out to Tank. Tank broke the record for Capital One at the gate.
Okay.
5 million at the gate. That's
What's
dope.
up? That's what's up. What's
He
up?
brought some money to the city.
Shout out to Maryland boys.
Kind of fucking sad about that because that means
Maryland
like,
boys, yeah, be.
the Wizards ain't won a goddamn thing in a long time.
Well, nah, they be packing the joint now, but not 5 million worth. It's the ticket value. That's what it is.
That's the thing.
It's the
like,
ticket value.
Tickets don't cost a lot because we ain't winning.
Some shit. Some fucking shit. We getting better. You know what I'm saying? We're getting there.
I
You know?
guess they trying.
if we get SGA, I'm throwing that out in the universe. If we could trade for SGA, we got a chance. No, we ain't lost shit. You stay a Lakers fan. Stay away. I be telling you, keep your bad juju. Keep your juju in LA.
That nigga like the fourth leading scorer in the league right now.
And they don't want him. Are you crazy? They been trying. He's on the trade block, just like Halliburton, just like they all on the trade block. They want Giddey. They want the white boy. He dropping a triple-double off the bench.
He is, though.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, dropping a triple 10, 10, and 10 off the bench. They trying. That's why the Wizards blow me, bro, because the Wizards don't see shit like that and try to get in and, like, see if they can get a steal. They just be like, oh, we can't get him. Nigga, try. TRY, please.
They try to do shit like get Jay Crowder.
Bruh, yeah. But then you give up Rui for Jay Crowder. Like, what kind of dumb shit is that? But you gonna try to get SGA an actual fucking all-star. Like, that's crazy.
You get Trevor Ariza at 37.
Bruh. But you trade.
Shut up. Last thing on
Hold on, good point real quick. We was literally about to remix the Oubre and Trevor Ariza trade. Jay Crowder for Rui. We about to remix the same shit over again. That's crazy.
Niggas don't learn from their mistakes.
Don't learn no lesson.
Last thing on sports, I think. It's not really sports because he don't play basketball no more, but Ennis Canner, a.k.a. Ennis Freedom, I know he been saying some wild things. He had his things to say, like, about the Black Lives Matter thing. He had his shit to say about LeBron. But came out today that Turkey has a $500,000 bounty on his head.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what he did to Turkey.
But they hate that.
Like,
what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
He's from out there. He came here to hoop.
Okay.
And he, like,
I
guess it's shit going on out there.
Oh, so he's on his political.
Yeah. He's doing the same thing with America. It's just
but for a country to put a $500K bounty on an NBA player is crazy. Former NBA player or not, that is fucking crazy.
And it's a little crazy to me because he's been trying real hard to burn as many bridges as he can.
That's the thing, and that's the thing with him. It's like he ain't like it's different when you interact with people and you burn bridges because of actual bad blood. He's the type person he kind of burn bridges. Shit. Yeah, just be burning bridges for no reason and shit like.
So it's like now that just like
it's kind of
what happens now. I don't know. I'm not the kind of guy to wish ill on a nigga because he say stupid shit. Yeah, like not death. Like of course. Like, so. More power to him, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping this situation plays out that it's nothing, because there are a lot of jokes that could be made, but I don't know, when you put that much, a country puts that much money on somebody, that's fucking crazy. Like, that's not, like the country of Turkey said,
yeah, we tired of this.
Like, the whole hit on Slim, like, that's, what the fuck is going on in the world, bro?
Insanity, bro.
Like, that's crazy.
I did see people making jokes. One of them was kind of funny, but I'm
the one where he walked out the war zone. He walked out the front door, boom, boom, boom,
bombs dropping this shit.
That's fucked up. Bruh, it's not funny. This is not the era to be like, fuck. I don't know what the word is, but man, get out the way, y'all. Get the fuck out the way.
He playing with the wrong ones.
Young, like this era is it's something about this era that ain't right. None of them been right, but this one. Cause a country. When have y'all ever heard of a country putting a bounty on a motherfucker and making it public on Twitter? Like,
that's the
like what the fuck? Like,
we're coming public because he said something though.
But to make it public, now any fan or somebody is like, you know what? I seen this nigga at Starbucks. Like,
Turkey is something.
Yo,
I would want to go to Turkey.
The fuck?
Stay the fuck out.
I was about to stay his ass wherever the fuck he live at, man.
Bro, I don't even know what Slim. I don't know what. I hope he good. Just that's crazy.
Definitely no impromptu visits to Europe and shit.
Yeah, they delete all social media.
And he stand out. He's 6'10".
Like, that's bruh. You can't put a mustache on because you're still gonna look like Ennis Canner and shit. Like, what do you do? Like
long ass beard.
You already had one in the league. Yeah, it's gonna look the same for real.
Like, nigga, that's Ennis Canner in 2017. Get the fuck out.
Hold up, right? You could
next move.
Pull up his different roster photos. Like, that's wild as shit. That's the NBA. NBA. By all seriousness, the NBA can't allow something like that to just transpire. I feel like not like the NBA is some big superhero or nothing, but if that's one of y'all players and one of y'all recent former players, you can't just blindly allow a country to do something like that. There should be some sort of interference there.
I get
But
that.
that's just an opinion.
But he's also been ruffling feathers.
And I think he's a Turkish citizen.
Yeah, but you gonna let them put a hit like y'all gotta understand like ruffling feathers is one thing. To allow someone to get a whole hit put on them, like
No.
it's fucking different.
I ain't even talking about the NBA. I'm more so talking to what he's saying. Like that shit deeper than the NBA for real, bro. Like one,
It's real, yeah,
he's
it's
a
way
Turkish
deeper.
citizen.
It's way deeper.
And he's been ruffling feathers in the government type shit. Like he doing interviews talking about Biden and Trump and all these people that could probably either kick your ass out the country or help you.
And that's the thing. Like a lot of people get it misconstrued with freedom of speech. Like we're Americans, so we think, all right, you can say whatever you want, do what you do. But once you start going around different countries and shit, you mixing all this. It's no longer like a freedom of speech thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit becomes a different thing.
Rules don't apply everywhere.
Yeah, you got to understand that if you don't, you playing a real fucked up, dangerous game because you pissing people off that you don't know exists. Basically, like we gotta relax. Well, at least think about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you pissing off your former employee, you pissing off the country you
residing in, and
you pissing off your home country. Like that's not logical.
Not a place you want to be.
Yeah, that's a rock and a hard place, literally.
For real.
That's not logical.
Literally, bro. I want to get into these police officers.
Woo.
I feel like this type of shit probably happens much more than we see it, but fuck it, let's get into it. Do y'all remember where they was from?
Where was them? Who was they?
The police officers that fucking got fired because they was running trains on a little white girl.
Oh shit, that was like.
Let me rephrase that because that sounds crazy.
She was a fellow officer.
Yeah, they was running trains on a white fellow female officer.
I gotta be honest, she looked like Stuart Little. I'm not disappointed at them for losing their job for sexual misconduct.
Let me find a location because that might be like their best option.
It was all consensual sex, you know what I'm saying? It just got messy.
That?
Shorty looked like Stuart Little, bro. Like I'm not losing my job for Stuart Little, bro. Like
it depends. Where were you at?
No, they were police officers. They in like Seattle or some shit. Like
yeah, see, if it was like a major city,
then I agree with you.
The tweet was my page.
If it was some rural ass area,
shit. Damn, but either way,
Tennessee.
Bro.
I don't know,
bro.
There's a lot of back roads.
That might be like a Tennessee 8 right there.
Yeah. Son,
Nah, bro.
There's a lot of back roads in Tennessee, bro.
Shorty, if y'all, if we show her a picture on the screen, like you flash it, she looked like Stuart Little. And I just feel like it's not worth your job.
It's not worth it.
I'm just saying.
This is insane. Her husband was a park
She
ranger.
was married.
Yeah. Her husband was a park ranger, by the way.
That part I did not know.
I guess he couldn't pass the academy, so.
Wow.
It's tough.
So your wife get hit by a bunch of... Imagine that. Imagine that.
I don't want to. That's tough, Slim. 4.
Stay single.
Stay fucking single.
Or just
come home and make that nigga dinner
something.
afterwards and shit.
I don't know.
How you come home and just make a nigga dinner after you just getting never mind.
How you come home and kiss that man?
I pray for that man, bro. Look, I don't know him. I don't know what he did to deserve this. But that is tough, Slim.
Stuart Little, bro.
She like, remember when I asked you to take the chicken out?
Look, that's why I don't play that work husband shit. I don't look, bro. And they be calling that type of shit insecure, but I don't give a fuck, bro. I be damned.
They call it insecure. Let you have a work wife.
Oh yeah, it's up.
Well, they full of shit.
And this is 10 times beyond a work wife.
Matter of fact, I want my fellas to start doing it. The same way they do that to y'all, bro. If they be like, yeah, I got a work husband, they hand like it's funny, you supposed to be cool with it. Like, yeah, my work wife did bring me some food the other day.
Yeah, me and TC had a good little
It ain't
lunch.
even a real one. Make one up. Don't pick no real person. Completely thin air. Watch how she react. Man, they full of shit. Stop playing so much. Stop playing.
Me and little TT.
Just make one up. Nobody that exists and shit. Yeah, she gave me some lamb chops the other day. Yeah, baby, you gotta make them like that. Boy, you gonna sit her ass in a fucking cardiac arrest and them. She going Kirk.
Do not start an argument. We do not condone violence.
This is 10 times worse than a work husband, though. And it ain't even just one nigga. Like, they was passing your joint around the office.
That's crazy.
Ain't no crimes getting solved in that county. Them niggas is too. They got their hands full, bro.
There's been 5 missing kids and shit. They just in the back.
Fucking on some summer camp shit, bro. What is this, bro? What world are we living in, yo?
Like, Tony, it's your day.
This ain't even the Matrix no more. This the Boondocks or something. This the Simpsons or Family Guy.
Tennessee must be a good place to live or something. Like, must not be shit to worry about out there. Like, yeah, fuck it. Let's meet at the Dunkin' Donuts and fucking our cruisers.
Like shit.
Fuck.
Dog.
Yeah, I
want to ask how they got caught.
How they got caught? Who's snitching? Yeah. She ain't let
they all feds.
It could be anyone. 100% per
just gonna leave that there. Like,
but
the new nigga came in. He wasn't getting that.
I was about to say, she ain't getting no line up to somebody new, and she ain't get somebody some pussy and they snitch. That's how I see it happening.
Man.
First of all. Second, third, fourth of all.
You think it was a work hater that wasn't getting that?
Absolutely. Because you know they was keeping that under wraps. We don't even know if they married. We just know that she married type shit. So you know they was trying to keep it under wraps. Somebody just...
Y'all seen the picture ever?
Bro, she don't look... I'm with you all the way.
You got the picture?
I had the picture. She absolutely looks like Stuart Little.
She looks like Stuart Little.
But Tennessee, I don't know.
I have not exaggerated. She literally looks like...
Give me one bad joint, you know.
She might be the cover photo this week. Y'all just look at the cover photo this week. Stuart Little.
Fuck the police. We'll think about it. And we gonna be thinking about this. Like, what we say?
It was in the middle of it.
And it was all black officers, by the way. Mm-hmm. With the white female officer.
Fucking brazzers.
That look like Stuart Little. That's why I'm disappointed in my fellow black men. Like, come on, guys. She could have at least been, you know what I'm saying?
It was her idea. I'm putting it all on her.
Put it all on her. Yeah, put it all on the white girl. Look. She'll charge to get dropped. But they'll forgive her.
It's all Rock Nation fault.
Dog.
What the fuck?
Dog. This is the biggest injustice in black history.
It's about to be in February. These niggas was doing that shit. Yeah, these niggas crazy. I hope they had no wives at home.
I wasn't even gonna go there.
Look,
I'd have been like, she's lying, baby.
Just let her be the bad person in all this, bro.
I just was not gonna go there. That was
lying. I don't even know her like that.
Cause Stuart Little was crazy.
You know how that be at work, bro.
Nah, bro.
Especially if your job is all dudes and it's just like one female.
They be a little cute Joan, you flirt and shit, but if you got a wife at home...
Oh, yeah, nah, that's different. That's different.
Or if you got actual girlfriend, like that work shit is nothing.
I feel like that would be out there if they did, since it's out there that she did. But
when the last time you ever had like a lasting relationship off of work? Like I can only name one, and it's really just cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
never.
I was just about to say that.
Like when do you ever name a real lasting relationship off of work?
That shit never works out.
Like I'm talking about a coworker. Not somebody you met at work, like a customer or something. No, like a coworker.
Never works.
Never really seen that happen. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are cases, but
oh no, it happens, and then this happens.
It is happening. Then this
you get fucking caught up in some shit.
Hey, yeah. Very good point.
We be go to after that.
You know what?
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's go Kevin Gates.
Sescapades to sexcapades. Kevin, I don't.
He's lying.
I was about to say I don't believe.
He's lying.
I don't believe nothing he
said.
He's
lying at this point, bro.
Yeah, either he's just saying shit to be like trending.
It's no way. It's no way you get up there and say that shit with like that straight up face.
So for those who don't know,
and this is as weird as it gets to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For clarity, what he say in the video again?
That nigga said. I don't know how they got on this conversation.
No
but
clue how they got
2 seconds into the clip, that nigga says,
Crazy.
I drink my girl urine. He say, sometimes when I'm driving, if she gotta use the bathroom, I tell her, go in the water bottle, and I drink that shit. Straight face, no giggles.
This is the same man who said he took his hand and put it on the car and prayed and just manifest energy and started a dead battery. All right, Kevin. Yeah, I believe whatever he said at this point. Man.
Why he doing this though? Like his music is good.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't gotta do this. Like you don't gotta be this way, Kevin.
You don't.
Yeah, Mr. Gates.
Why
are you like this?
Why are you like this?
What are you doing? But in all seriousness, y'all,
don't do that. That sounds unhealthy.
I'm gonna talk to y'all about some real shit. Some of these celebrities, some of these trending things, some of this shit's like that Tide Pod challenge. They say this shit to see if y'all dumb enough to do it.
You just put an idea in my head.
They say this shit to see if you dumb enough to do it. It's almost like what Meek said, spitting in y'all mouths. And some of y'all really like that shit.
He takes credit for like niggas starting to eat ass and shit. So maybe he's trying to start a new trend. Like, I gave y'all eating ass in 2015. 2023.
I just want y'all
drinking piss.
I just want y'all to think for yourselves.
If y'all niggas start drinking piss out here because Kevin Gates said so,
bruh,
reevaluate your whole
shit
fucking
get
life,
real
bruh.
weird. In a year now, everybody acting like you supposed to drink piss. Like, nah, bro. Like,
urine is bodily waste, for one. That's like eating shit.
Basically.
Yep. We also need to talk about that. Because some people, there are some people who have this notion that when you urine and you drink it, it's like you're re-drinking the proteins that left you. No. Your body is excreting waste. It is trying to remove toxins. Why the fuck would you drink the toxins your body just removed? Or make it worse, someone else's toxins that they just fucking removed. Can y'all, bro, we need Jesus.
I ain't doing that shit. He need.
Yeah, it's a no for me, dog.
Dog, because why would you ever, like, it's crazy.
Y'all ever had a drink ask y'all to hold it for you while you piss?
Huh?
Have you ever had a drink ask you to hold your shit for you while you piss?
I had one ass. I ain't let her do it.
I had questions. I had a lot of fucking questions.
But that's different. Why the hell would she took me out of smoke backyard? That's different. It's a whole different thing. Fuck
yeah. I just felt like that would have been like a slippery slope.
She could no. If a don't
like,
ask me to drink
what
this
if
shit,
you secretly into some weird shit and like you grab my shit and just make me like pee on you? Like I didn't mean to do that, but because I let you.
What? What are we?
My mind is going. I'm high.
What?
Cause like that's why.
My mind is.
That's the questions that I was asking. Like, why do you want to do this? What do you get out of this?
Goal?
Yeah, like what you get out of this?
What's the end goal?
Nah, I'm cool. I hold it. I do it for myself. You can go ahead and take your little shower.
I don't even like when she go use the bathroom and then come right back and then y'all go straight to fucking. Cause I'm gonna eat it and shit. Like, I can't really. I can eat it, but like, damn, like that shit. Nah, like.
Look, this is real conversation.
It's the same
More
thing.
Men should talk about things.
Yeah,
like
because when you go to the bathroom and you
through.
come back and you want her to suck it, it's the same thing. So you gotta be an adult.
Shit, if I go to the bathroom,
We need to put an explicit rating on our episodes. Cause did we already have that?
Yeah, cool. I make sure every episode, bro.
This is not for people under the age of 18.
Real shit, if I go to the bathroom and I know I'm about to get some, I wash my whole dick off after, so.
Unless you want to.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
Can be. We gonna get off that. I don't even know how we got on that. Kevin Gates is the
fucking culprit here. Like,
yeah,
he got us talking about this.
Because why? Why?
I mean, you into what you into, man. More power to you, brother.
Man, let's talk. Since we on some weird shit, let's talk about the wise
that's gonna
teacher.
be in the next song too.
That's why I say don't start. That's why I tell people think for themselves. I'm trying to get ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Ahead of that shit.
Wise teacher.
Let's talk about this wise teacher though. Apparently, a teacher in Wise accidentally emailed their nudes to the entire student body. I don't know if they sent it to the faculty and staff, but I do know they sent it to the entire student body.
I would question if it was an accident, if it wasn't the staff too, but
that's a very good point as well.
Do we know if this is a male or a female?
I was just about to say it. From what I saw, it was a male. So he sent his penis.
Go ahead, Mo.
Calling niggas
It
pictures.
does say accidentally, meaning it's like one of them accidental, you hit the shit and everybody, you know what I'm saying, mass send or whatever. Send all type of thing.
Hey, that's hilarious. I've never
Which to me is the dumbest shit ever. Because why the fuck is there a send all button? Like, like nobody ever uses it for good means. Like anybody who uses the send all button, it's like some dumbass spam.
Or like some work shit.
But work is the only time. Work is the only time.
You probably want to type all that shit
and
out
it's like
just to make sure.
A secretary thing, but I don't know. Like when do you ever really send it to every single person in the?
It can happen, but it shouldn't happen.
The real question here, bruh, is what kind of monster is emailing fucking nudes and dick pics in 2023, bruh?
That was my literal first. When that shit came across my Twitter timeline, who the fuck is emailing nudes?
Because let me tell you the process.
What?
That you have to go through to get the pictures from your fucking
shit.
phone to the computer to this fucking email, bruh. Unless you sit, that would be even crazy. That's a lot of work.
You took it from a webcam.
Like, bro, that's some shit. That's some shit they was doing back in like 1999 before the world ended. They was on AOL sending their last nude.
Let's go
through 2023, bro. Like,
let's say you take it on your phone. It's not like that would be a lot of work on the phone to email it out. So I don't think he sent the email on his phone. That means you took the pictures on your phone, then you sent it to your computer. Then somehow that got into an email.
But did you send it from the work computer?
That's another thing.
Upload it to the work laptop.
Putting your fucking nudes on the work computer.
Yeah, wait till she look at this. Who was he intentionally trying to send it to, though? If it was, let's say for the sake of argument, it was an accident. Let's say for the sake of argument, it was an accident. He was only meaning to send it to one person.
Who was it?
Who the fuck was it? Like, there's so many
Who's accepting nudes in the email?
Because, man, that's a very good point. Because if it was only sent to the student body,
it still was sent to a student.
Yeah.
Like, there's no possible good outcome. You're like, oh man, my bad. I was just
you was trying to send it to one of your coworkers on some creepy shit.
That's what you hoping it would be. In this situation. That's the best case scenario. You would send it to a female coworker
or a random female outside, like. Which is insane because who's giving you your email?
None of that shit is right. That's the best case.
Shit just
you was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
2 + 2 is 5 in this case so far to me.
That actually, all right, that could make sense. You trying to smack at one of the teachers, trying to send them a dick.
That's crazy.
That actually makes sense. That's
You're trying to go smack
at one of the teachers.
At your work, your job.
Yeah, people do that all the time.
Send a random hammer picture through the email, the work email.
Work email. That's wild as shit.
But it makes sense if you do some shit like get you off the premises if you do some shit like that. Bro, what? That's crazy, bro. Nah,
go to HR.
There's really no way you can flip this. That's not crazy.
Hey, yo, you go to HR immediately.
I'm with Ace on this one, man, because there's no way to flip this one.
I'm trying to think of some benefit of the doubt for this nigga, but where's that?
That dang one. If I was his lawyer, I'd be like, I'm gonna need this money up front, nigga.
Yeah, cash all up front. Your ass is going down.
No bullshit.
Nasty work, man.
That shit's crazy.
You said get him off the premises.
That shit crazy, man. Let's see what else we got. The ABC cheaters. You see, they try and get some money. The news anchors from ABC.
Oh.
They try and sue ABC. Or they saying if they were to lose their jobs, they thinking about suing ABC.
Have they still been working or have they been off the air?
I think they replaced them type shit.
I honestly agree with that.
They say they think it's like on some race shit. They feel like if they was 2 white people, they'd have kept it going, not have said shit.
And honestly, they would know. Because they probably know about another affair in there. There's probably 2 white people and they ain't saying shit. So,
Yeah.
I agree though, because this is what's all right. So I'm all right. We all right, okay. Let me break it down like this. I'm not a person who feels as though adults should be getting fired for having sexual relations with other adults. The only time consensual. That's of course. I was literally about to get it.
You just got to throw that.
That's gonna be my next point, though. Let me space to make the next point. I was literally about to go on and say, unless it's not consensual. You know what I'm saying? That was literally my next point. If you are any form of harassment or anything, fired, locked up, all
emails.
That shit. If these are two consenting adults, I don't see why any one of them are getting fired.
Because at the end of the day, their family isn't your business. Like, yeah, you can say that's wrong to cheat on your wife, but that shit ain't your business, bro. Show me in the fucking...
It don't make sense.
Show me in the employee handbook where it say no adultery.
If you cheat on your wife, if you cheat on your husband, you get fired.
In the handbook.
That's crazy.
It say in the handbook, if you email your dope.
It's definitely some racism to it, bro, because you just brought up email Doka. It's like, and y'all see black men, you know,
doing their thing,
and they lose their job because of it. Okay.
And they successful in their job. It's not like they some shit at their workplace.
Yeah. And this is the thing, though. They doing them consensually. When we got all these other people,
you got so many
creepy shit at the office.
You have current people doing creepy shit at the office, and none of them are getting fired. But you have consensual people, like, that's good. Like, that's just crazy.
What y'all doing in here?
All of this would build a case. Get y'all money, man.
Yeah, man.
Them niggas about to live happily ever after.
Yeah, you gotta give me the space to make my point, though, bro. I'm about to say,
what is?
That shit, if it ain't consensual, nigga, it's automatic. Like,
they be trying whole time. They be on some.
It's work. So if you ain't there for work, that's already, you know what I'm saying? But if we're working and I just happen to have a relationship with somebody here, that shouldn't be nobody else's business to me. Unless it conflicts with the work. You know what I'm saying?
9 times out of 10, you spend half your fucking week at work. So it's all like.
But we did talk about earlier in the show how them work husbands and shit don't work.
So it's up to you to fucking regulate your life, man.
I don't know.
I wouldn't do that shit because I already seen how that shit could go left. Wouldn't recommend it to nobody else. Wouldn't recommend cheating on your fucking wife.
We should have segued into this after the work shit. Cause damn, it's a good point. Yeah. That work shit, work husband shit, work wife shit.
It's nasty, man.
Nasty.
This is a case that it can really ruin your fucking life if you like.
I feel like both of them should be able to get other news anchors jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, for them to just be having sex with each other, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, they're monsters!" It's crazy.
I mean, look,
that's so fucking.
How good of news anchors are they? Like, are they the LeBron of this? Like,
are there any KDs of the news? What the fuck? Al Roker.
That is a goated weatherman. What you saying?
I'm tired of that shit. Nah, blah.
Pat Collins, goated news anchor right there.
Yeah.
You tripping,
bruh.
Jim Brown.
Shut the fuck. Bruh. Jim Brown did the news.
Give me the Malika Andrews. What started that song? Give me Britt Waters. I take Bacon Bay on the news. I don't give a fuck no Paula or whatever you just said.
Sleeping on Pat Collins.
Pat, whatever. No offense.
Pat Collins, 1, be in the trenches. 2, he'll act out the whole motherfucking story for you out there.
Oh, wait. Pat Collins, the one he be out there with the glasses and shit?
Yeah.
I think I like that one. I think I do like Pat Collins. One of they like a thicker white, chubby white guy.
Goated.
Yeah, I do fuck with him. He be like, and then I do fuck with that one. I ain't gonna hold you. But goated is crazy.
He's goated.
It's the LeBron of this news anchor shit. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you replaceable. So can you really be like, it's unfair
that's
to me?
That's the point they're making, bro. Like, how do you lose your job because we're just dating?
True.
Like, that's... You saying we should have got a divorce first? Like, you're not minding your business at this point. what the fuck?
Exactly.
The hell they got to do with work?
Honestly, if it didn't go public, like,
you know what I'm saying though? Like, what the hell they got to do with work? I should have got divorced.
If them pictures never came out, they wouldn't have gave a fuck.
They would have never known.
They probably knew it. You know they knew in the office.
Well, knew is one thing,
but when it went public, that's when they had to like. And like you said, I don't know why that's grounds for losing your job.
Well, no, I don't get that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't fully understand that. Because people create an uproar. Like, we got
I was about to say, can you blame social media then?
The people create a fake uproar just to get someone fired.
Damn, that's tough. Can't do shit in the public like no more.
It's kind of weird. People, they create a little fake, they create a fake uproar just to stir some shit up. I don't understand why they do that shit.
Want to talk about your favorite rapper?
That's your favorite rapper.
Soulja. It's his favorite rapper. Y'all want to talk about Gunna or?
I don't know this name.
Yeah, okay. You finally said something. Didn't say much, but you said something.
he say?
He said, niggas switching sides when it's only one side. YSL for life or some shit like that.
Free gonna have free.
That's cool. I'm gonna give y'all some
Free
like. I guess I give you my opinion on it. I guess some people may share a similar opinion. Anytime you accuse somebody of rat, you gotta wait till they play out. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because in Thug's situation, didn't they just drop down most of his charges and shit? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that's a very good move. That's a different sign. It took a lot of them RICO charges down to just conspiracy to RICO. Where it was multiple before, now it's only one. Took some of them gun charges, now it's only down to 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? You break them down, you lower, you chop it down like that, it seems like a more manageable case.
That's
why I'm just saying you gotta let it play out. I'm not defending Gunna. I'm talking about some.
I think people want Gunna ass so
bad
shit because of that video.
Man.
What video?
The video of him standing in front of the judge saying yes to a bunch of questions.
To a bunch of questions and shit. Yeah. That's he the only one that did that because a bunch of other people got released.
So it's the only one that's on video.
On video.
Okay. You know, and people have been doing like research to get the paperwork and shit. I don't go that fucking far, but you know, people do this shit.
At the beginning of this shit, they said Atlanta was overreaching with the RICO case in general. So that's why I'm watching to see how it play out, because when you overreach for something like that, you could beat it because you.
And state RICO cases is different than federal. RICO cases,
yeah.
Sure.
They said they people were actually mentioning how Atlanta was kind of like, when I say reaching, it's like you trying to force it. It's not really there.
And they
you know what I'm saying?
Made it clear that they was doing that too. Like,
right, they were kind of forcing it.
Fucking media saying that we're coming for the rappers, and they.
And so if you force something, that don't mean it's always going
to happen.
Yeah,
but you right, but
and so that's why I'm saying let it play out. I'm not saying he ain't do whatever. I'm saying let this play out. Because Thug might still come home. Is what I'm saying.
All right, so I gotta ask you the same question I asked you a couple weeks ago when it come to this shit. Can Gunna still have the career that he had?
If Thug come home, yeah. Like if everybody end up beating the jump.
Even with that video type shit.
If all them end up beating the jump, he gonna go right back to singing Pushing P and little club shit. He gonna right back to that.
Honestly, I would hold judgment until I hear what Thug say.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta wait till that shit play out. That's exactly what I'm saying. You gotta wait till
hard feelings against that shit.
You gotta wait till Thug case even done before you worry about what he say, fool. Like, you gotta get through all of that first. Like, cause if he go and they get jammed up, then you know what the situation was. If he go and beat all them charges, then everybody walk. What we talking about? So that's why I'm saying let this shit play out. I don't know how it's gonna play.
These is all hypotheticals and shit, but I just feel like it's a lot more. Like, even if he do beat the shit, there's still an option of, nigga, I beat the shit in spite of you niggas, not because of.
No, it's not. That's the way you thinking out here. It's not how that works though. Like it's a chain reaction and shit. So you gotta really talk to a lawyer to really understand shit and how to get charges knocked down and shit. They gotta literally play chess with that shit to get everybody ding 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? So if he was the main person, he's the one they was gonna lump everything really on, right? So if his shit is dropping down, that's to give you a sign to let me see how this play out right quick. Cause they ain't lump more on there after everybody talk. They went less after everybody talk. That's what I'm saying. That's just me thinking though. I ain't nowhere involved in this bullshit.
What they dropped off, but yeah, I feel you.
I'm just thinking and paying attention and shit. But yeah,
we shall see. And of course, there's other people from that camp that's been saying they dues too. We ain't gonna get into all that, but
yeah, and I mean as they should too. But you understand, niggas are street niggas is in their life, and it affect them directly. So you can't take a chance like that until you know how it play out. That's why I said you gotta wait till you come home, or you gotta wait till Thug situation play out. That's the only way to know. All the speculation until you figure out how that plays out.
That's just looking like that shit about to be a shit show too.
But if it's a shit show,
no, time out.
Fuck around, walk. Like,
did you see
the shit show? He walked. Like,
did you see the juror that went on vacation and wasn't showing up to court for like a day or two? The day was on vacation.
See what I'm saying?
So look, the motherfucker comes back to court, and the fucking judge talking about like holds him in contempt type shit. talking about they gonna give him like 20 days, or her, I think it's a her, gave her like 20 days. But they're gonna say, instead of the 20 days, you gotta write a 30-page essay on why jury duty is important.
Jury duty.
I'm not gonna
I'm
hold
taking
you.
them 20 days.
I
like
told that
champ.
nigga eat a dick, bro. What do you mean?
Nigga, make it 40.
First of all, I don't even want to be here, Slim. Like, clearly, I'm on fucking vacation. I had this vacation plan since 2021, bitch. I'm not missing this shit for this fucking case. Fuck you talking about?
Y'all tripping.
Yeah, but Judge, you gonna reimburse my
like, you're tripping,
plane
bro.
ticket?
Shit is
And
not
they don't.
that
They're
important
not
in my life.
gonna reimburse shit.
So take your trip and then deal with the consequences.
Write a quick letter and shit. I just
30
Googled that
pages,
shit, 'cause they
bro.
probably ain't gonna read it for real.
Bruh. I'd have used like AI
That
shit.
nigga went to law school. I ain't putting shit
Ah,
past.
good point.
I ain't putting shit.
You gonna
past.
read that
You
shit
gonna
in
read
court.
the shit out
It's
of
gonna be a whole lot of the. Fuck
Yeah,
you
you
talking about?
going to jail, man.
Double space and shit. He said he ain't say I had to actually have content.
It's AI out here that write shit for you, bruh.
I'm just saying, he should write a 30-page
Give me
paper about
30
why it's
pages
important.
on. Yeah,
That nigga
first
did
of
not
all,
say it had to make sense.
I was about to say that shit tread on my fucking my freedoms because I don't believe that shit. Jury duty is not fucking important. Sorry.
Now you got me writing 30 pages of line. And
Yeah, bro. I'm not about to lie to you for 30 pages.
For 30
just to get
fucking
that's
pages.
cool.
I'm not writing a book.
I can see if it's some shit I believe in. You
Like,
tell
how do
me,
you
like,
even write 30 pages of why jury duty
it's not.
is important? Like, 30
jury
pages?
duty is important. Here's why.
It's gonna be like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Remember SpongeBob? We wrote with
You
the.
hear me, bro?
Fuck, I ain't gonna know what else.
I can't think of one reason right now why that shit
I'm taking them
important.
20 days like a champ. What you talking about?
And everybody in the comments talking about, y'all talking about y'all do 30 days in jail. Y'all never been to jail. Shut the fuck up. We just ain't pussy. Like, it's that too. Like, 20
I
days.
didn't write when I was in school, so I don't think I have the ability to write 30 pages. Maybe 29 pages. 30 is my max. Like,
I could give you a good BCR
Yeah,
right quick. Like,
yeah,
That's all
exactly.
you getting out of me, fool.
I'll give you 2 pages of
Matter of
solid
fact-
content too.
How much is the fine? I noticed there got to be a fine option. Y'all love y'all fucking money in the court.
Bullshit.
All good questions.
What the fuck you talking about 30
Very,
pages?
I'll be like, my bad. I'll be there next time, Judge.
You know I go
See,
to
I'll
work
be there
when I
next time,
leave here,
Judge.
right?
It's all good questions, I'm not gonna lie.
You got a big dog.
I didn't even want to be here. Y'all sent me a fucking letter in the mail and told me to pop up. And now I'm here, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
And I told you I'm prejudiced. I got Young Thug as my ringtone. Nigga. I told you I ain't supposed to be in this bit.
Shit is
Dog.
insane, bro.
That's funny. That's funny right there. What Kanye do?
I guess he got married.
Kanye got
Look, this
married.
is not no news outlet. Don't take everything we say as facts, but
Yeah, we don't know this, bro.
Yeah,
this
I don't
is-
know this.
Our
nigga,
shit
bro.
is current events. We're going off whatever trending topics are from the week. So don't tell us we came up with the shit. Y'all said it first and we reacted to it.
I
Fuck.
seen something that said.
Facts.
I seen something that said when he popped up at like the restaurant with the female with the girl. The shit said he was missing for a couple days. Like, and then I was like, what you mean missing? Like, he just wasn't talking to people? He wasn't tweeting? Or he was like, nobody knows what he is type shit. And he just pop up at this random restaurant with a woman. And then the next day they say he murdered.
Damn.
And it,
She look like Kim K?
Huh?
She look like Kim.
Not really.
That's good. I don't want her to. That's a good thing.
I think they said she was like the architect of Yeezy or something. Whatever that
they
means.
playing with her though. They
More
said
fucking work relationships.
they playing with her.
That's the theme of this week, I
That's
guess.
the theme of the year. Shit.
Nah, but they playing with her on the internet.
I started the new year off
Why they
dangerous.
playing with her?
They saying Kanye married a random Yeezy employee. Shit. Yo, I started crying.
Man, she might be holding him down through all this wild shit.
Bruh, she's an easy architect. Maybe he can actually, further the easy brand with her.
Yeah,
That's crazy. How crazy.
that shit was
That's wild.
funny on the internet. I'm telling you.
Look, well,
They're not safe.
I'm thinking more so like his mental health. I don't think it's healthy to just be hopping from the marriage that you was just having a mental breakdown over to another one. True. But that's more so, I guess. I think that's what we should be talking about. I mean, if he happy.
Yeah, that's actually all that fucking matters, y'all. When you get married and shit, Fuck marrying a celebrity and shit. Marry somebody that's actually trying to help you build. Like, y'all actually interested in each other and shit. Like,
I hope she telling them some real shit.
and that's a different story. She was an employee of this nigga, so I don't know.
I feel like Kim was trying to get through to this nigga, but it's like,
Kim, anybody? She gotta live her life, man. At this point.
Nah, I mean when they was like together type shit. She was trying. He was going like gave him money, fucking all the crazy shit he was saying. She was trying to hold it down, but shit gets to be a lot.
We never talk about how money don't change shit. Motherfuckers be rich and they still do the same shit we do in the hood or in the regular community. That shit crazy.
Look, being a rebound off Kim K is insane. That's big shoes to fill, man.
Listen. Rebound that's a little stretch. Rebound is the ones that look like her. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was dating. Yeah.
I only say that because of the time
But he married Shawty though. That's the call her a rebound is kind of like, I don't want. I'm not gonna slight her marriage. She married Kanye. Give her credit for that. Like that's probably a milestone for her. You know what I'm saying? So.
I get you.
You feel me? I don't want to knock that. The rebound. I would say them little joints that look like her. He was dating them. Like those rebounds.
Yeah. For shit just happened fast. That's all. But we done maybe been fucking with her for years since. I don't know. Maybe they was good friends. Yeah. Never know. Look, stop fucking with people y'all work with.
That's story.
That's my advice, but it's working for some people. So. You know?
I think that's like some 1960s mentality shit. Like, I met your mom at the factory. At the hospital, I fucking cut my thumb off a little bit.
By the way, that also was the era when they was brainwashing the fuck out of us, if y'all don't know.
Go get married to somebody.
Not just go get married to a coworker and y'all work y'all life away, have kids and send them to work. Like,
for the same corporation.
Like, brainwashing the fuck out of us. Work. Fuck, slave work.
More power
drive
to that,
work,
brother.
Right,
hope I'm gonna just leave it at. I hope she teaching them some shit.
The hell is that? Live free.
What would y'all do if y'all got stuck on the train for 30 hours?
You mean?
I'm getting off that bitch and I'm walking in some direction. After 10 hours, I'm not staying on it longer for. I'm gonna think another train might come smack this joint or some crazy shit, or somebody gonna come rob this joint or something.
So,
I'm getting off this
motherfucker. That nigga living in a wild west.
I don't give a fuck. I'm getting off this joint. Fair do it.
So look, a train leaves from DC, going to Florida.
Damn.
That's the trip.
Fuck. You can get stuck in some crazy places in between.
In South Carolina, apparently, like the train in front derailed, and then this train stops and gets stuck type shit.
Yeah.
They told him, can't get off the train. We can't let your pets off the train. Let them use the bathroom. Y'all gotta sit tight till we get this shit handled type shit. And this shit got to the point that the people on the train was calling 911 saying they was being held hostage.
Yeah. Honestly,
the train being robbed.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a fair reaction. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I paid a ticket to get transported somewhere. You telling me I can't get off and take a piss?
Stretch my legs.
I'm about to bust this. I gotta get off this train. Nothing, nowhere on this ticket do it say you will be held for your life for 30 hours. And if you leave, like, what's gonna happen? There's some
what's the worst that can happen?
If I get off the train, what y'all gonna do? Cancel my ticket?
Leave me right here? I'm suing the shit out you, motherfucker.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
that's literally a day and 6 hours. Like,
you told them people were there restrooms on the train?
It gotta be.
It is.
All right, so I ain't like, the pets would have been like, hey, you can go shit right there in the captain's room. Nigga, you gonna learn your lesson. But
hey, bro, it probably stunk like shit by the time.
Why they can't get off the train though? It must have been.
I guess it was like protocol or something.
Oh, just protocol. Because if they were like in the middle of nowhere and it ain't like a safe place to let everybody out, that makes sense. But
that is a good question. But they made it seem as though like the employees were saying, "Nah, y'all can't get off the train." They told us if this shit ever happens, y'all can't get off the train. We just gotta sit here until the shit keep it moving. Mind you, this shit
that sound like protocol so they don't leave nobody or something.
Maybe, but it's like, nigga, just make sure you don't fucking leave nobody.
Yeah, but see, people can slip on, people can slip off, but nonetheless, you're not holding me on here for 30 hours, fool.
Yeah. Or let us off 1 by whatever, 3 by whatever. Like, mind you, This is from DC to Florida, and we only in South Carolina. Still got this whole half a fucking ride.
Yeah, this ride is already fucking, 16 hours damn near. Maybe a little bit less, 12 hours, but fuck.
And it's crazy that this shit happens the week after we just talked about why we don't got no fucking bullet trains. Shit wouldn't be a problem if we had that.
Good point. A lot of they be working like that too. We talk about it, or it's a subject, and then next thing you know, it show up by exactly why we need that motherfucker. Man. Definitely do.
What else we got?
Was that the last one? We got more?
Nah, we got some more. Locally, did you see the DC? Well, the first story was the 13-year-old got shot because he may or may not have been with a group of kids, I guess, going through people's cars and shit.
Wait. Say it one more time.
I guess the story is it was a group of kids out going through people's cars. Mm-hmm. This fucking DC government employee sees that, goes out, shoots the kid.
I did hear about that. I didn't know he was a DC government employee.
That just came out because the story at first was it was a police officer. Somebody came out to make sure that like we don't put it on the police and just clarify that it was a DC government employee. I don't know if that makes a difference.
They just don't want to catch that backlash.
I see a lot of people justifying the shit, saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be bringing shit like that."
Nah, they always that's that NRA white brainwash shit.
And this is also why people need to fucking educate themselves before they start getting these guns. They will teach you in this fucking area that a fucking material item is not a reason to take nobody's life. Yep. You gotta be at threat of losing your fucking life.
Or at least protecting somebody else.
Yeah, you can't be the aggressor in some shit. You can't sneak up on the car and shoot somebody. You can't even, in your own driveway, you can't even shoot at a motherfucker to get them away from stealing your car. Like, that's shooting a motherfucker for possession. That ain't legal in this area. So even if you want to say that shit, it ain't gonna fly. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. They like he just said, if y'all are at immediate threat, meaning
a motherfucker run up with a gun trying to take
your shit. You know what I'm saying? And the action is completely different.
Yeah. If you wake up in the middle of the night, look
and
outside,
breaking in, it's different. If you wake up and they outside just stealing your car, you got to call the police. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't really just shoot at them and shit. Legally, you can't just shoot at them and shit. If you gonna shoot at them and they call the police, you about to get locked up. Yeah. You just like ain't following
protocols and shit. Yeah. But I just like educate yourself on that shit. Because if you saying that shit, you wrong. If you thinking like that, you wrong. Yeah.
Facts. Real facts. And then, like he just said, bro, somebody possession. That's what we can talk about real quick. Possessions aren't worth your life.
We've been talking about this for 3 weeks. The value of a fucking life out here, bro.
Because I gotta be honest, man. My little cousin was shot that way. He was breaking into somebody's car, and the person behind him seen him and shit, hollered out, shot him. Thankfully, he just shot him in the leg and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But he's a teenager at the time. I understand y'all see somebody, you know what I'm saying, like breaking in your shit, and you like,
something you work hard for.
But people's life ain't necessarily worth that shit. Car. You know what I'm saying? Or even the cheap ass shit. You say he was breaking in the car. He wasn't even stealing the car. So at most, he could steal some cheap shit that's inside the junk. Right. That's probably a little bullshit. That's why he going from car to car. I mean, yeah, but he's going from car to car because it probably ain't even that much shit in the junk. You know what I'm saying? If it is replaceable shit, like you just said, it ain't worth somebody's life.
And that, honestly, truly, nigga, 9 times out of 10, you got insurance.
Yes, you should at least. But yeah, it's a complete difference. Like how you said, I like how you brought the point up. It's a complete difference from someone robbing you and you defend yourself. Right. That's a whole different story. You catch someone breaking into a car, that's not grounds to kill them, shoot them, nothing. You could stop them if you really want to intervene. Maybe you can freeze them, I guess, but don't be shooting at people trying to kill people just because they, breaking us. And it wasn't even your shit. You seen them breaking into your neighbor's shit, so you could have just alerted everybody. You decided to play Rambo, John Wick.
It's like one of them. Oh, there's been break-ins in the area, so I shot this random guy walking down the street.
That shit, fuck, Ahmaud Arbery, shit.
Exactly, bro. Like
whether you saw it being directly him or not, you still think you fucking Batman out this motherfucker. Like,
and you do that, and then you find out it's a fucking 13-year-old, bro. Like
that shit is the biggest thing. Cause I'm not saying you automatically know shorty a teenager. But bruh, you're killing a teenager for doing something teenagers do. especially in that area. Certain teenagers do.
At an age where like you don't know no better sometimes, bro.
At 13 you don't know no better.
Yeah.
And not even sometimes. At 13, like somebody could tell you don't break into cars, but if all your friends is doing it and they coming up on some shit, you think that's better. You know what I'm saying? At 13. Like, come on now. If you're not realizing that, then you don't remember being 13 for real.
Right.
Like,
and then that segues us to Georgia. Also, rest in peace to that young man and condolences to his family.
And absolutely condolences to his family. We ain't gonna speak on that too much more.
That brings us to Georgia, where somebody takes their fucking car to one of these like tune-up spots. Jiffy Lube, I don't know what company it was, but took one to one of them spots, drop their car off. Employees do the work on the car, work done. You know, you gotta fucking test drive the shit after if it's something that you need to test drive. The fucking person comes back, sees the employee in the car, thinks they trying to steal the car, and shoots the fucking person.
This one is...
Kills him.
Thank you for putting this on the list. Cause this story, y'all, like, pissed me off when I saw it. This story blew me, because niggas...
This don't make no fucking sense.
This is for any man, woman, whoever. If you mental health and shit, and just logically, right? If you take your vehicle to get serviced and you see a random person driving your vehicle, it could possibly or most likely be an employee.
How does
that place
not go to that?
Like shit.
You took your vehicle in to get your brakes done.
Literally gave a nigga your keys. Here you go.
Gave him the keys.
And
but
paid
look,
him.
My brother was a mechanic. And Derailed also used to work at we worked together and shit, at Firestone and shit. I just want to listen. Hold on. I just want to point out, if you go get your brakes done, someone has to test drive the car before they give it back to you.
Can't because you're gonna be mad if we just give you this motherfucker.
And the brakes don't fucking work. You so like, I don't know if you was on some shit. I don't know if you dumb. I don't know if you slow. I don't know if you just one of them niggas gone mentally, bro.
I went straight to dumb.
I went straight to dumb too. I don't know what the fuck is in your head, bro.
I don't even mean to laugh, but you gotta be a stupid motherfucker, bro.
You see somebody get in the car, like, oh, he's stealing my shit. And you just smoke shit.
Literally in a fucking uniform.
In the parking lot. I'm gonna say Firestone or whatever, but whatever tire service or car service it was.
I'll be crazy. Shit. Cause like I do that thousands of times, and sometimes
that's what you're supposed to do. That's your job.
I don't even be in uniform, so they be on me. Like you gotta be in uniform, you know, present yourself. So yeah, but that don't deserve to cost a nigga a life.
You ain't doing nothing but testing the brakes out on the car.
Doing your job.
It's more so. That's perhaps the perfect segue from the last one, bro, because y'all putting replaceable items over people's lives and shit, like, and that's not really, you know what I'm saying?
I'm stuck on the leap, like, bro, you pull up to a place that you just dropped your car off to get whatever service.
You had to sit there for maybe an hour or two. Like
or you left and came back. Either way, you know that your fucking car is being serviced by somebody.
At some point, you either pulled up or you was sitting there. What they said, they saw him get in the car or whatever.
He was in the car, I guess, about to test drive it type shit. Well, I guess he walked to the car, got into it. This motherfucker comes up and shoots him in the fucking car.
How about you? Oh, cuz whatever you do,
bruh.
My thing, bro, like you ain't even. It's crazy because like. Your brain didn't even tell yourself, like, maybe that's his car. Like, maybe that's somebody else's car. Like, it might look like yours, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't know, it could have been a normal-ass Honda Civic or whatever. It's just so many different things. Like, it's just...
That should have went to your mind before you went to...
Other than, they stealing my shit, you know, at the tire service that I just dropped it off at.
How did somebody get my key? Is it thinking about that?
Like, none of this shit. But that's bro, I can't even...
And you just threw your life away on some dumbass
son. Your life and his life, because he was only 24 years old, bro.
Right.
Younger, I think the Charlie did was like 29, 30. So, two young men, you know what I'm saying, lost over the dumbest shit I can even think of. Fool. That's one of the dumbest shits. Like, one young man is doing his job, and one young man is clearly tripping, fool. Like, and both of them gone. For what? Niggas, you can't tell me that's some shit that you think is cool or
Ain't
no,
no
he should
cars
have.
in
You can't
prison,
tell
nigga.
me like.
Ain't no fucking cars in prison.
But the car can't even, bro. You ain't driving no Lamborghini, nigga. Where it's $1 million. That shit, what? $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, nigga.
You probably put some miles on that bitch.
Like what the fuck, like,
Bro, I just don't know, bro. That one really just pissed me off because of the sheer stupidity, bro. Like,
literally. Like it's like you would hope you was on some shit, but the way it's like, nigga, what the fuck, like,
what the fuck, bro? Like, and I think the thing that bothers me with that shit is, bro, like, how do you avoid some shit like that, bro? You just at work doing your fucking job, bro. You think you doing something good for somebody.
you almost can't. Cause even when he hop out on the car, he hopped out pretty much shooting. So like, what the fuck you gonna do?
Can't explain yourself. Can't show
I work
them.
here, cuz.
You hear me? Like,
Yeah, that to me. About when it happened, I was talking to my friends. Shit, I was like, bro, that mean you ain't even get some opportunity to say, nah, bro, I work here. Like, that's 3 words, 4 words. You ain't even get some opportunity to say, nah, I work here. Like that's how gone you is. You so ready to jump to conclusions and shit.
so ready to fucking bust your little gun.
Motherfucker couldn't get 3 words out. I work here, fool. Like, motherfuckers need to sit their dumb ass down. So stop trying to be something your dumb ass is not, nigga. Fuck, go back to school. Go get an education. Go learn something, cause your brain ain't functioning properly. Like,
man.
Fuck.
Where we go from that? Is that all we got?
I think that's it. Shit.
Saying the flight groundings and shit. Motherfuckers, it was some computer outage. They don't know if shit got hacked that grounded all flights. Like, not all flights, but a lot of flights across the country. Shit is crazy out here, man.
This world, bro. The last 3 years, there's been what the
doozy.
fucking
and this one started off on some bullshit.
The last 3 days. Oh, what the fuck, nigga? Look at
He lost Barbara Walters, nigga.
Nigga, what?
What? You are very consistent, bro. I give you that.
What? That was not where I was going with that.
And then we lost Betty White the year before that, Lord. I can't take another white lady
To be a fly on the wall at his crib when he got that news, bro. You know he was in there dropped to his knees, bro. They already took Betty from me.
Nah.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, you're crazy.
And they both initials is BW.
What does that got to do with this?
I don't know.
You one of them conspiracy YouTube niggas and
What
shit.
they got
Taking
do
these
that?
old white women out.
Nah, them,
Stay safe.
they is in their 90s, bro. They lived a full life.
Bruh.
Shit,
Barbara Walters
after
at
seeing
least
all-
another
look.
3 more months, Mo.
After seeing all the shit you seen as at 90, look, y'all got this shit, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even want to see where y'all about to take this fucking
Yeah,
world,
y'all realize
bruh.
people who are like passed away now in their 90s. My step grandfather kind of just passed away. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in
Rest in peace,
peace.
fat dad. He was born in 1929.
Yeah, that's what my grandfather.
Just think of all the shit you see in that time, bro.
If y'all I don't know if it was one of our last topics and shit, but if y'all got grandparents who's still alive that long, start talking to them. You need to start
bro.
talking to
Hell
them.
yeah,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Because y'all understand how much you've seen from 1929 to 2023. And I didn't even know that until I saw it on this. You know what I'm saying? On the obituary, and that's a problem in itself. But let alone, damn, how much wisdom that is. Like,
Yeah.
experience. And I remember talking to him in my youth, and she would give me a little advice, working and stuff like that. And I still remember that, but there's so many other conversations now that you're an adult you can have with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So like they lived through Martin Luther King, lived through Malcolm X, lived through the Panthers, lived through the crack
Instead of
era,
getting that history book
lived through the
version of it,
hippie
get
era.
that somebody
Like,
who lived through it shit. Yeah.
literally lived through all of that shit. Like, that's, if you have people that are alive, y'all talk to them on some real shit. Get the real. Don't get the corny shit.
Fact.
Talk to them, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's some real shit. Like, 'cause I ain't know that. But wish I could.
I think that's all the topics. We can get into more people doing fucked up shit to homeless people, but
Actually, no, let's talk about that real quick, because it's becoming, I seen a trend on
it's,
that.
it's becoming a fucking trend at this point.
Shit goofy. It's lame as fuck. That shit honestly should be some punishable by some form of fine or something because
some of that shit is assault, bro.
That too.
Y'all is pouring water on people and freezing
on
temperatures.
citizens.
First of all,
there we go. This is a U.S. citizen because just because they're homeless don't mean they're not a citizen. They're sitting in a public space, and you feel as though because you don't want them there. By the way, you're just another U.S. citizen, quote unquote. You feel as though because you don't want this citizen there, you're gonna walk over there and pour freezing cold water on them, and like you just said, 20-degree, 10-degree temperatures. Yeah, that should be an assault charge. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, definitely should be something, bro. Cause that person should be able to sue you to take some of your business. You got this business, and they should be able to sue your business for that.
And I bet they stop doing it because it's like if I'm sitting out there, if you sitting out there, they not doing that shit, bruh. They not, cause it's like every time I see it, it's like
it's a homeless person who they can't help themselves.
Probably can't really protect themselves. Not bothering
nobody. Somebody gonna do it too. They just gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. It's not somebody. It's not. They gonna do it to the crazy homeless person. They gonna call police on them.
Exactly.
They gonna do it to the person who felt they just sitting there minding their business. They just want to move, and that's disgusting. Yeah. We say a lot of things are disgusting. This weird ass trend of them moving homeless people out front of businesses is disgusting. Because they're not even doing it in like respectable manners. They're not doing it in helpful manners, creative or like actual help, like helpful manners. They're doing it in disgusting and nasty ways. It's cold outside, so you go put water on them. Where they gonna go to dry off, bro?
Exactly.
Like that's trifling, fool. Like they already down on life, so you say, "Yeah, I'm gonna kick you and never step down further."
And that shit can literally kill you. Like hypothermia is real, my nigga. Like,
karma. I'm a person that believes in karma, so hopefully, it takes it circles the bend right there, spin the bend right quick, cause that shit trifling. Don't do no shit like that to nobody. Like, what? They struggling in life, so you decide to make it harder for them. Trifling. Shit crazy.
I think it's a bigger trend of motherfuckers feeling like they can punch down on people.
Yeah, a lot of people do it, cause people it's this ego thing where make people feel better
about
themselves. And that's a lot of people, bro. We know personally, bro, do shit like that. A lot of fucking people. They feel better about themselves. And honestly, it really just shows how much a piece of shit you are. You know what I'm saying? We got a friend, shit. Shoot, they only helped me one time in the past, maybe 15 years. Anytime we get into an argument, they bring that one time up. But like this man right here done helped me almost every day of my life in some way. You feel me? I know him since the second grade. You see what I'm saying? This is a friend.
I don't bring that shit up at all.
I ain't never in life. And we'll bring it up on conversation, not on some insult.
Right.
What the fuck? We bringing it up because we talking about
reminiscing and shit. Good times. Like,
that's the difference, though. Like, yeah.
Shit is nasty, man.
Nasty work.
If you gonna punch out. Stop being a pussy.
Punch up.
Stop being a pussy, motherfucker. Yeah. Be a bully to some bullies.
2023.
Ding on that one.
I think that's all we got. Wish we could have ended on a more positive note, but what can you do?
Where we in?
Yeah. It's the motherfucking Good Guys Podcast.
Eat y'all greens, drink y'all waters, man.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
Episode 146, man. We out this bitch.